Well, here's a question for you. Have you ever heard of an electronic or an electric cigarette? Well, believe it or not, they do exist. Companies overseas and on the internet are selling devices that let smokers get a hit of nicotine without the cigarette. And we are not talking about some nicotine patch. These are actual devices that look and feel like real cigarettes. But get this, there is no tobacco, no dirty smoke or tar. It sounds like they might be able to help a lot of people, right? Casey Stiegel with the news live in Los Angeles. So a lot of people have that oral fixation. So are they getting that oral fix out of this?
Yeah, they absolutely are. In fact, we hear of reports people smoking these on planes, in hospitals, places where cigarettes are certainly not allowed. Listen to this. There are more than 47 million smokers in this country, according to the American Heart Association. Many of those people trying to kick the habit, and for years folks have turned to things like those nicotine patches and gum and lozenges, you name it. But now more and more smokers using this. Check it out, a high-tech way to put the pack down. Electric cigarettes have been popular for some time throughout Europe and other parts of the world, but now the trend catching on here at home. The plastic tube looks just like the real thing, although instead of lighting it, it is powered by batteries that you charge, and it contains a liquid form of nicotine that is heated and then vaporized when you puff on it, even simulating smoke.
It's a feel-good product. Every smoker has been bashed for years about how bad it is for them and those around them, and this eliminates that, so they can, it kind of takes that weight off of their shoulders that they've been experiencing by the social stigma surrounding smoking.
This is the first thing I've ever seen that fills in some of those gaps and gives people an opportunity to continue the behavior associated with smoking, not go through nicotine withdrawal, and not do any additional damage to themselves. Because nicotine in and of itself doesn't cause disease.
From Southwest Florida's news leader, this is Wink News, now at 5.
Lung cancer kills more men and women than any type of cancer, and the disease is usually caused by cigarettes. But despite the risks, many smokers find themselves unable to stop.
Now, there are a lot of options out there to help you kick the habit, but in tonight's Eye on Your Health, Jennifer Stacy shows us one that may have you doing a double take.
Lois and Chris, a smoking alternative popular overseas has made landfall here and is raising some eyebrows in the process. The e-cigarette was brought to the U.S. by Cape Coral resident and Germany native Dieter Fiebig. After his wife of 41 years lost her fight with lung cancer, he was inspired to help other smokers quit.
Now, do I know that it's not good for me? Of course. But I enjoy it.
The way I see it is everybody has one bad habit, mine smoking.
Smoking is a tough habit to extinguish.
It is very difficult. It's among the hardest addictions for people to quit.
But a new tool called the E or electronic cigarette may snuff out the habit for good.
It tastes like a cigarette.